Now, on this week's Your Voice, Your Community, funded by Commissioner Mann, we speak to John Richard. Good morning to you, John.
Hi, good morning, Huj. How are you?
It's good to have you on the programme. And Raj. Good morning, Raj.
Morning.
Both are members of the Tamil-speaking community in Donegal, and we're going to talk about something being launched very, very shortly. Well, I'll talk about that in a moment, but just to get to know Raj and John a little bit better. Is it John Richard or John? Is Richard your surname? Or
Yeah, it's a long name. I have another name as well, but I got short into John Richard. Yeah, so you can call me John or Richard.
Well, I'll stay with you, John. Tamil, as a language, is it simply a language? Is any language simply a language, or is there more to it?
I would say Tamil, it's called as language, but we can consider Tamil as a culture. It's a tradition. It's a thought process, and it's arts form, and it has everything together. So as a Tamil, we have got about 80 million people, those who speak Tamil across the world, as you said, predominantly it's a language, but we can call that as a culture, tradition, and art form. And
it is, Raj, spoken in many countries: southern India, Malaysia, Sri Lanka, some of Africa. So, there is some common ground there, and then there's cultural differences as well. The language, we'll call it that, sort of supersedes that.
Yes, but Tamil has been spoken in quite a number of countries, and we have a place back in India called Tamil Nadu. That Tamil Nadu means the land of the Tamils. That's a place where Tamil originated, but it's spread across the world. And even if you go to Malaysia, you can speak in Tamil and they'll understand you. There may be slight variation in the accent and how they use some words, but it is the same language.
Same as Irish. You can speak to someone from Galway,
yes,
Scalega, and in Donegal. Fundamentally,
yes,
it's the same, but there are variances as well.
I like the Letterkenny accent compared to, say, place like Sligo, because they talk rapid fire, which I can't. I know a friend of mine who I know for the past 22 years. I can still only follow 50% of what he says. He's from Sligo.
Now, when you moved to Donegal, where are you originally from, Raj?
I am from the state of Tamil Nadu. I come from a place called Kunnur, that is quite high up in the mountains. So I'm very comfortable living in Letterkenny.
You like our hills.
Yes.
You can
it's almost reminds me of
go
home.
halfway up Errigal and feel just at home.
Yes.
But were you the first arrival member of the Tamil community? Because it
unfortunately, no, there were 2 or 3 other boys who had come here in 2001. But they are no longer living in Letterkenny, and they're gone to Dublin. So I think I'm the oldest
surviving member.
In terms of age as well as staying in Letterkenny.
But I would say young in thoughts.
Huh?
I would say young in thoughts.
Okay. I get you right. And so what, John, is the Donegal Tamil community then? Do you know, how do you identify each other, if you know what I mean? What's the commonality there, other than the language and what have you? Do you pray together? Do you meet up? And I don't know, talk to me a little bit about that.
Yeah, usually, by the language we understand and recognize each other. And also we conduct programs, once a while, at least 3 times in a year, especially during the spring season, during the April. And also we usually conduct something in June or July, and also in October or November. So these are the 3 programs, some 4 programs that we get together. We have our own lunch, cooked by our community members. Sometimes we order food, and also with a lot of cultural activities that we do. This is to rejuvenate, our thought process in Tamil. Also bring in the people together to celebrate the heritage.
Does that bring you? Is that your connection to home, though, as well, to some extent?
Sorry?
The Tamil community, obviously you live and work here in Letterkenny, but I mean, obviously we all sort of want to retain our cultures and what have you. Is this your connection to home? Is that how it feels for you?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So what we want, any tradition or any culture should be protected and, preserved, right? even though we move out from our motherland to another place, we have to protect our culture and the language. So as we move on, sometimes people turn to forget the language, but by the language only we can identify ourselves, and also the culture brings in kind of heritage to us. So we wanted to connect in that way.
Well, the language is in good standing with 80 million speakers worldwide. Is it in decline? Is it static? Is its usage increasing, I wonder?
It used to be declined, but now people got awareness, and people moved elsewhere. They are they have started protecting the language. That you would heard about. We have our Tamil book written in Ireland. That is from Donegal, I would say. I am the author. Proudly say that. In a way that the language is being protected. It's not declined. But what we wanted to ensure is, unlike any other language, we have to make sure that is spoken.
It's
written.
used. If you use it or lose it.
Correct. We don't want to lose it. Yeah.
Raj, you've been here for a very long time now. You moved to Letterkenny 22 years ago. Obviously, other people that you knew at the time have decided to go to the city or wherever. Right. Why did you choose Letterkenny, or what drew you to Letterkenny? Did you come for a job, or did you come seeking work? Or because it is a big change.
Yes, because before coming to Ireland, I was working in Singapore. And at that time, I got to know one of my friends was working here in Letterkenny.
Yes.
So that's how I came and joined Prithviraj in those days. That time I had no idea about Ireland. When I just know it is just near the UK, that's all. So when I came here, that was the reason, just for a job. So I came here. And at that time, there were only about four of us who spoke Tamil. And we'd be thrilled to hear Tamil being spoken, like in Tesco, the old Tesco, which was a small place. There once 3 of us were talking loudly in Tamil. We thought nobody will understand. Suddenly if somebody comes and talks to us, he says, "You speak Tamil?" I said, "Yes." And we thought he was from India. He was actually from Malaysia. So he also spoke. So there were two people from different countries speaking the same language.
And John, you'll be here 10 years next year. Did you come for work in Optum, or what interested you about Ireland?
Actually, I came to work for Prithviraj. Now it is TCS, right? Tata Consultancy Services. I was not looking for a job, but looks like my profile was on LinkedIn, and Prithviraj was looking for a person like my my expertise, and they were searching for a kind of expertise for 6 months. They couldn't find. Finally, the HR from Prithviraj contacted me over the phone. Then I thought, yeah.
Well, you weren't in Ireland at that point.
No.
You were living
in India.
India, and they contacted you from LinkedIn and said, "We have a position here."
Yeah, correct. Yeah, I lived in Malaysia for quite a while, maybe 8 years. Then I moved into Hyderabad, and we were looking for some opportunity to explore the Western world.
Both of you are from a different cultural background, right? And both, even yourselves, are probably from different cultural backgrounds. But what is it like moving in? I'll ask you, Raj, first. What is it like moving then into sort of, a completely different sort of environment where people dress differently, they act differently, they behave differently, they speak differently? What's that experience like?
I would say I didn't find much of a difference.
Okay.
Because the place where I come from, Kunnur, the school where I studied, it was run by a group of brothers. They were known as the Brothers of St. Patrick.
Okay.
So they were the patrician brothers. I think they're based in Kildare. They're the people who came and started the school. So we got used to the way they dress, and we also following the same thing. So I didn't find it much of a
you'd already been exposed to it.
So, and also because that was the school where they were teaching us in English. So due to that, I learned my English from the very first standard till
from people from Kildare.
Yes.
Okay, that's right. It is a small world, isn't it?
It's very small. I never ever thought of coming here, and suddenly I find out the Brothers of St. Patrick are based in Ireland.
Yeah.
So I have also some interesting story about myself. Actually, I was baptized by a Irish missionary who served in my village.
Yes.
My village is very down south in Tamil Nadu, and they had the missionaries from Ireland, France, and everywhere. So for John Clayton, who is, I think, I'm not too sure exactly where he's from. I heard that he is from Galway area. And he gave me the name John Richard.
Oh, wow.
And my parents wanted to include the name as Arokia, right? So that's how maybe...
So what is your whole name? Your full name?
John Arokia Richard, right? 3 names. And also we write our father's name as a surname. There is no surname concept in Tamil Nadu. So we use our father's name as a surname. My father's name is Ritu. So usually people turn to call me as Ritu as my father's name. Then I usually tell, no, my name is John Richard. If you want to call us Richard or John, you can call either way.
Yeah, they're interchangeable, really, if you choose. Okay. Now, the Tamil speaking community are having a charity event in the Regional Cultural Centre on Saturday, the 13th of April. It's in aid of the Donegal Hospice. It's sold out, though, isn't it, Raj?
Yes.
Okay, so
This is
full
the first
capacity,
time-
right?
That this is the very first time this Donegal Tamil Villa, that means Donegal Tamil Festival, we are having it, and it's been sold out. And one good thing is because the community is small in numbers in Letterkenny, but large in heart. When they knew it was supposed to go, the entire proceeds of the ticket sales is going to the Donegal Hospice. We decided we are going to do it. A few of us, about 5 of us, formed the core committee. And we are sponsoring the entire event. So whatever money comes from the Tamil community is going directly to the Donegal Hospice. We always try to give back to the community wherever we are.
No, and I know in the past you raised money for the Creasler tragedy,
Yes.
and also other charitable causes both inside and outside of Ireland. It really is quite fascinating. I'm sure there are those that dispute it, but the school of thought is that Tamil is the first known language to humans. So once we got up onto our feet, this is the language.
I always like to be
One
a
of them.
little
Save
neutral,
arguments, Raj.
one of the oldest.
You're just trying to save arguments here. Okay.
No, but that is this language has been. We still have. It's still spoken the same way. Even if you compare 500 years, somebody from about 500 years ago, if he appears here and talks to me in Tamil, I'll be able to understand him, and he'll be able to understand me.
So there is, and we believe it to be a book written from the shores of Atlantic Ireland. The Atlantic of Ireland is the English translation, but this is thought to be the first Tamil book by a Tamil author living in Ireland, and it's going to be in the Irish Public Library, John.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So I used to write poems since my college days, effectively. And after I moved in Ireland, I put in a lot of efforts to write more poems as well as the articles. I frequently write in social media as well. So one of my friends told me that why not you publish a book, because most of the writings about Ireland and also my thought process from Ireland to connect my homeland. So I would have written about 500 to 600 poems. From 500 to 600 poems, I selected about 100 poems and published. I got a good opportunity from Donald Kelly. Who was
the councillor,
then mayor. I went and attended a literature event in one of the hotels. I forgot the name. Sorry. Then he asked me, "Do you write poems?" Yes, I write poems. Have you published a book? Yeah, I published a book. Then he asked me, why can't you try in library? Because there is an opportunity for your book to be accepted in the library. Then I approached the library, the librarian. He said, welcome, most welcome.
Okay.
Because this must be the first Tamil book from Donegal, maybe in Ireland. So we can definitely proudly present that in the library. That's how it went in.
Brilliant. Okay, well done. Congratulations. It's a fine achievement. Good luck with the event that's taking place. I'm sure, as you say, we've mentioned the charity events. What is happening at that event? Of course, it's only the 250 people, Raj, that will be able to see because it's sold out. But what will take place? I presume poems.
We are getting performers from outside Letterkenny to come and perform here, because till this year, always the events used to be in-house. We get the families to get their children and they come and do the dance, song and dance, everything. But this time we thought, okay, let them all come here to relax and enjoy something so that they'll get to know about the Tamil culture. Because we speak Tamil, But some of these art forms are slowly getting forgotten. So now we are trying to bring them back. So
which brings me back to the very first question: is it a language or is it much more? And it's to retain the much more.
We consider Tamil as a living language, and if it will surprise you, but we do have a temple dedicated to Tamil back in India. We call it Mother Tamil. So that is it encompasses everything. All art forms, language, everything is there.
Brilliant.
Yeah, Greg, one more information.
Of course, go ahead, John.
Yeah, one more information on that, right? So if you look at the Tamil traditional musical instruments, we got about 100 over instruments. Maybe only 10 or 15 are in practice right now. Maybe we have to bring back all the traditional instruments. And also the dance forms, we got about 25 different dance forms. And also that is also being forgotten. When we talk about dance, people would think about only maybe the Bollywood or Hollywood dance, or Kollywood dance. We have much more beyond that. We have to bring back. That's why we have identified a few people, those who do well those kind of dances, and we are
maybe next generation will be there and go, I would like to practice that. That's
because basically now there are a lot of boys or children who are born in Ireland who are originally from Tamil Nadu. They might not know all these art forms. So we want to show them these are the different instruments which are being used. These are different art forms, dances, music instruments.
And you have to compete with everything else that they're exposed to as well, don't you? It's the same. Okay, listen, Raj, it's been lovely having you in. Raj, a member of the Tamil-speaking community, the man of many names: John, Richard, Rashi. I won't try any others. Also a member of the Tamil-speaking community, an author and poet who writes in Tamil as well, and has his book present in the library as well, which is a proud achievement, I think, for you and your family. Both of you, thanks very much. It's been interesting, really interesting, and keep us updated with any future events. It's been lovely having both of you on. That's Raj and John. That was Your Voice, Your Community, and we're back with more on the 9 till noon show after the break.